What's going on, guys? I'm Cody.
And I'm Nick.
And welcome to another episode of Friend vs. Friend, InFamous Second Son. So we are starting the hero.
The good side.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say this.
Also known as Pussy.
I'm not reading this.
7 years ago, a small group of humans called conduits emerged,
Really
each with
do
the ability
again?
to manipulate and even weaponize a unique form of matter. The
You
Department
actually
of
said it this
Unified
time.
Protection was formed to hunt down and indefinitely detain all conduits reclassified as bioterrorists to protect the population. It's now believed that all bioterrorists have been successfully captured and locked away. As a result, the Department of whatever, because I keep getting lost because that goes too fast, today the first military transport. Yeah, I forgot. I just don't care anymore.
I actually thought you might have finished it this time.
I messed up unsuccessfully.
It will never arrive.
Yeah, it was just there.
Yeah. So, Nick's too busy with Clash of Clans right now, and he's expecting me to be your sole host again. So, I guess this is my practice to fucking talk by myself.
I'm still talking. I can talk and Clash at the same time. I like talking to our
Stop
members.
flapping.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that truck.
people are like, hey, what the fuck is that noise? Is he fapping in the background right now? I said flapping at first. No. He was fapping. No, he was not flapping.
Flapping my flapping wings.
So, restarting again. This would have been right after the third recording Nick did, third video.
The third episode.
Yeah, so this is the fourth episode, or first episode for the hero playthrough. I'm just going to call it good and his is evil. You know, it's a lot easier to say hero, infamous, whatever. It's kind of funny. The evil side is named after the, name of the game, but the real endings are always the good endings. That's just the funny shit.
I like how you're holding it over like you're jerking off. Like me, I'm over here shaking it. To the side. You are just straight up right over. Yeah.
I guess years of practice. So, there we go. He's spray painting. I don't know why, but this sounds louder in my this time while I'm using it.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of funny.
Weird. Like when you were doing it, it didn't even sound that loud. Now I'm doing it, it's like.
Right.
You're gonna hear this weird noise on the video, and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" That's a lot louder than it was when Nick was doing it, and I didn't even do anything.
I'm not a screamer.
So, yeah. I always wondered how these people do graffiti and don't get away. Like, good graffiti. I'm not talking about, stupid shit on the side of trains that you see all the time, but, real awesome graffiti if you go into a city. I always wondered how they did that shit without getting caught.
It's called nighttime.
Well, there's police officers out patrolling at night.
Yeah,
obviously not good police officers.
Well, no, I mean, listen. You can have 10 officers out at daytime and 10 officers at night. You're going to be caught more in daytime because with the officers, you also got the civilians who care about their city.
No one cares about their city. They care about themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, if they see you doing something, they're going to follow the police and be like, hey, these guys are doing this.
It's kind of funny. You'd like to believe that people care about the city and their neighbors. Really, they just care about themselves. It's a sad fact. As humans, we care about ourselves.
It happens.
It does. It's really sad. So I should stop talking about it. Otherwise, depressing Cody will be back.
Yeah, we're not bringing it back. Anyways, nachos and cheese are really good.
So, when I said to talk more and make jokes, I didn't expect you to just bring up nachos and cheese out of nowhere.
Well, I figured it would make you happy. Nachos and cheese are good. Because it's nacho cheese.
It's not, you fucking idiot.
So,
Are you up to mischief?
So I talked to my math teacher.
Yeah.
My old math teacher. My senior math teacher.
Yeah.
And he told me this joke.
Okay, well, come on, seriously. What are you
There is a pirate ship.
He's a cop.
And there's 4 guys with 4 cigarettes.
Yeah.
But no lighter.
No light.
So they throw a cigarette overboard.
This is the last
And they're a cigarette lighter.
I have to go back to my office.
What?
And they're a cigarette lighter.
Their cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
That's a horrible pun.
He told me that literally, it's funny because, you don't expect it. You're expecting this like long meaning or like
Yeah,
really funny joke, and it's like
it's a fucking pun.
this is this tiny joke that's so tiny it makes you laugh.
I hate puns. Everyone hates puns. But that's the thing like Spider-Man. Spider-Man awesome. Like if you read Spider-Man comics, that's exactly what Spider-Man does.
I think you're supposed to slime.
Yeah. See my Delon or whatever.
Delson?
Delon.
It's not Dylan anymore, guys. It's Delon.
Yeah. See, I just.
What are you doing?
Well, I wanted to jump on that cliff, but I guess I couldn't do it.
Hey, wait.
And I don't want to be on the ground. Being on the ground's just weird. But
You know, technically, even if you're on top of a rock, you're still on the ground.
That's deep. Yeah, I guess you could say it, and you could not say it, because you could say that everything is like being on the ground, because everything comes from the earth.
Well, yeah,
especially buildings.
If you fall on your floor, you're still on the ground. It's the ground floor, like it's whatever's underneath you.
True.
That's the ground.
Yeah.
Like now you're on a tree. That's the ground to you because you're on it.
It's such a generalized term. I don't like generalizations. Like, oh, that's the ground of this. That's the ground of that.
Oh God, hipster Cody's here. I don't know why we keep walking on that.
Because it's fun.
It's like you don't need to. What we do?
Well, with this art,
I want to tag that guy.
it's a nice turtle. Anyway,
I'm not even gonna lie. I never really fully looked at that to realize that was a turtle.
Neither did I. But you know, he mentioned it. I was like, I wonder what that was. So I'm gonna look this time. You know, people will see what it is too. It's a freaking turtle or tortoise, whatever you want to say. Turtle. Oh my God!
That was close.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually freaked out the first time I did that.
So did I. I was like, oh.
Well, no, you stopped. I fucking did it. I knew I had to jump, and I was like, oh my God. I have a feeling I'm about to like miss it completely because it's like I don't have super powers yet. How am I gonna make jumps and shit? But nope. I guess I was such a good jumper and climber before I got the powers.
Right.
I wonder if that was the same for Cole McGrath, character of the first two. Like, were you always that good at climbing and shit, or did the powers give you? Or...
Hey man, like forever.
I wonder how. We did all that. It's kind of funny. He probably just jumped in his car. Like, he heard, like, a little noise as you leaving the building. He got in his car, came over here, because he knew that's what you were going to do or something.
Or, that answered the door and told him you weren't there.
Yeah, and we just took too much time. Man, I shouldn't have stopped and looked at the turtle. But I had to look at the turtle. The turtle made me late. Fucking Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello.
Yeah, it's funny. 4 Ninja Turtles are based off the 4 most famous artists in history.
Yes. That's the whole joke, you know.
My senior year of art, the only year of art I did in school, I don't know what was the deal with my art teacher. You expect when you go to art, you know, the art teacher's going to be like, I want you to paint this, you know, this is how you brush stroke and everything, all of, you know, plain stuff. No, like, she goes into the history of art.
Yeah, that's a real art class.
I know, but no, it's like, I don't know, I wasn't expecting it.
You weren't?
No, I was expecting, you know, just to be one of those classes where it's like, I want you to paint this box.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's art. It was art 1 basically. It's your beginning class, you know.
Yeah.
So like we're learning about this, and of course she brings up the 4. You know, she's talking about all these paintings and all those names pop up. And I don't know why, but I was like, the Ninja Turtles. I said it out loud. You know, like you know when you go to think something, you say it for some odd reason.
Yeah.
And she just stops and looks at me, and it's like, stop. And she just starts laughing. She's like, that's true. And I'm just like, God, you point me out in front of everybody. Now I feel awkwardly weird.
You know, I always felt that way too. If I was ever
well, there were 3 seniors in this art 1 class.
Oh, how many like? Well, wait.
Everybody else is freshmen.
Wait, were you a senior at this time? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, so you took art 1 your senior year?
Yeah. Well, because see, like
you just wanted to take art 1 as one of your electives.
I'm not a huge like I didn't choose. I'm not a huge person with art. Never have been. I mean, I've drawn a little as you've seen.
Yeah.
I'm not terribly bad at it, but I did choir. I was more into the music section, so I didn't have to take art. Well, my senior year, I had all my science credits and everything, all my other credits. I had an extra class open, and
Yeah.
I didn't put nothing down, so they threw me in art.
Yeah. That's cool. And looks like I'm going to a ledge. You know, one thing I don't understand, you told me that they still didn't even do this. Most high schools seem to have like a basic like film class. I'm not saying like an actual college film class, but they have like AV. What?
Yeah, it was,
You said they didn't have it, or did they?
okay. Let's put it this way: they have it, but the teacher teaching it isn't teaching what she needs to teach.
Really?
Yeah.
So how would you notice? Did you take it?
No. Well, no.
Were you
a lot of my friends took it. I should say, because I mean, like Maddie and all them.
Yeah.
They're big on the. I have to know how to take pictures and record everything well.
Yeah.
A lot of them said that they hated this teacher's class. Like I said, I'm not putting any names because I get sued for slander.
Well, I wouldn't have to worry about getting super slander, but just being a dick in general.
Yeah, but no, that too. I don't really care if I'm being a dick because I really dislike this teacher and she uses a straight up,
Yeah.
But anyways.
Well, you can say the word bitch. It's not like.
But anyways, what it was is it was coming here, take a camera, walk around the school, take 500 fucking pictures.
Yeah.
And that was it. Come back and load them on a computer, put them in website, whatever.
That's not even a film class. That's a photography class.
What's sad is my computer class.
Yeah.
I technically took 5 years of computers.
Yeah.
Because my second year of school, I took 2 computer classes.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, like, you know how they used to have morning announcements? They would record.
Yes, I remember that.
We got to the point where our computer teacher got to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And we got a green screen and everything for the background.
Actually, that reminds me. You know the announcement? Yeah, the announcement stuff. Well, in middle school we had those too, and I was the meteorologist. Yeah, I was the meteorologist.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Well, during the time, this was before I wanted to be a film person, but I still liked, cameras and shit. Well, I wanted to be a weather person. Not specifically the guy on TV. I was actually wanting to be a storm chaser. But, the science teacher at the time, I forget her name. It was 7th grade? It would have been 7th.
That was Hayes?
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was Hayes.
Yeah. Well, she, I actually said, well, I like weather shit or whatever. Or it was 7th or 8th grade. It was 7th grade, I believe. I don't remember. But anyway, I say I like weather and stuff. She hears me. She says, well, they have a, announcement thing they do where students say the news and shit. Well, they wanted to do a weather add-on. So, I became the meteorologist. Well, we all took turns. Like, I operated the camera once, I do the meteorology, or...
So that too, like, we never did announcements, but we got to do all the editing and stuff.
Oh,
yeah, which is
that's
funny.
really useful.
Because what we got to the point of, like, we put funny stuff in the background behind them.
Yeah.
And a couple times we get yelled at because we put stuff that didn't need to be back there.
What, drawing penises or something?
No, nothing that bad.
I know. It's something I would expect, though.
You remember Anthony, right?
Yes.
He got to the point where he had come in, and we matched the green screen with his pants.
Oh.
So, like, he's sitting here, and he's standing here, and he's a tall man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we had a camera back far enough that we could see his whole entire body.
Yeah.
Well, we were just messing around, and we did this. In the announcements, you can't see, like, up to his chest.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah, like Anchorman 2, or it's Anchorman 1 or 2.
Anchorman 2 brick.
Yeah, it's 1.
I can't, no, it's 2.
It's 2? Mm-hmm. Then I haven't seen 2. Well, I remember you telling me about it.
He's just like, I can't see my legs. I have no legs.
Yeah.
So, it was hilarious. We got pulled into the office by a principal, and was like, what are you guys doing? We played we didn't realize it would do that card, but we knew it would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, bullshit your way with the principal. I never had to do that, honestly, because I never got in trouble.
I didn't get in, like, serious trouble. I got into, like, it's your senior year and you're screwing around trouble.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. I never got in trouble in high school or middle school. I did get in trouble once in elementary. It's like, you only got in trouble once out of all the times you were in school.
It was funny if you, you want to remember. Yeah, when I was a junior.
Yeah.
The seniors prank that year for the senior prank was to drop pennies everywhere. And let me tell you, like, it was hilarious because like everybody brought in like 700 pennies. Like their pockets were full of pennies, and we had this. And like no one would realize it because they kept it to themselves. They never told anybody else. So we're walking around and like it's like we see pennies. We're at first we see one area, so we're thinking somebody just dropped a handful of pennies. So we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Well, just sooner or later we found out there's pennies every room, all over the whole place. We're like, what the heck's going on? Well, finally one of the seniors let up, hey, we're dropping pennies all over the place. Well, principal, of course, found out about it, realized, well, this is going to be really, a lot to pick up. So he comes over to intercom and he tells all the seniors, he's like, stop dropping pennies. If we see you dropping them, we're going to make you pick them up. And we had this one kid, who flat out, like, he came in with cargo pants that had like 8 pockets.
Oh.
Every single pocket was full of pennies. Like, I think he went and spent like $100 and turned them into pennies.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Well, that's one way to make your senior.
Well, like, no, like he didn't care. Like he was, I won't keep doing it.
Yeah.
So like, we ended up going to lunch because right after our computer class, and he walks in there and he puts his hand in the top 2 pockets and just pulls out 2 handfuls of pennies and just drops them straight there on the floor. You just see pennies go everywhere and just walks away.
Yeah.
No one did nothing about it. But like our senior prank was we set up like 278 signs around town, put in the school for sale.
Bitch.
Yeah, like flat out we put the school for sale. And what was funny about it is none of us went to pick them back up. Our principal had to go all the way around town and get all the signs.
At least show me how to control.
Really?
Yeah. Like we were putting like people who said we were allowed, we were putting it in the yards. There was all over the school and everything. We had posters up in the school hanging up, and he had to go around through each and every hallway, all the way around town to pick them all up. I'm like, yeah, like I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And like to school in my car, and I'm driving by him, and he just has this pile of signs in his hand. He's walking through town. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm like, this is hilarious.
Yeah,
well,
whoever's coming is coming for you.
It's not the okay. I remember you telling me there was some funny things you actually planned. Besides that, what you guys actually did.
I did a lot of messed up shit that I probably shouldn't have.
What do you mean?
Okay, let's face it. I shit in a urinal. I did.
Who took a number 2 in the goddamn urinal?
I'm sorry. I got dared to do it. Ever since I was little, I was thinking.
South Park much?
You
didn't even see that episode.
Yeah.
I did.
But no, like growing up, it was like has anybody ever tried to poop in a urinal?
I guarantee it. Besides you.
So I figured why not. Yeah, I did that. I dumped a can of cranberries in the urinal.
Yeah.
And like I know one of the guys who cleans up the school after school. His name's Joel, and like he came to me like a few days after that just because we talk about funny stories with each other. And he goes, dude, he flat told me, he's like, dude, I went to clean the urinals the other day, and somebody dumped a can of cranberries in them. And I was like, yeah? And he's like, yeah, I straight up thought a woman had to, like, just walk to the guy's bathroom and had to carry it in the urinal. And, like, I stopped and started laughing. He's like, why are you laughing so hard? And I was like, who do you think put the can there, man?
Didn't you say someone suggested something about having sex as the senior prank? Like a bunch of people started having sex on it or something?
Yeah. People were talking about like sneaking into the principal's office and did it right on his desk. And like it sounds like a really funny thing, but no, it's nothing to try.
No. You sound like you say this from experience.
No. We had a couple try and they got caught like right off the bat.
Really?
Yeah, like our school's like a prison. There's cameras everywhere.
Oh yeah. Schools are basically prisons.
Yeah. Well, heck no. I was back in like October of last year before I turned 18. We had this chick. No one knows what she was on. She was like whacked out, dude. She was tripping.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Like she was walking over to the lunchroom like completely lost. Yeah. Wondering where she's at and everything. And of course, teachers are like, hey, what's wrong? Blah, blah, blah. Well, like she takes off and like runs to the guy's bathroom, like
Okay,
you know, like the
okay.
single ones that you lock doors in, and locks the door.
Yeah.
And of course, you know they have keys to it, so they're going up in, you know, they're trying to unlock it. The chick is holding the lock, so they can't open it. And like she's freaking out and screaming, "Go away! I didn't do it! I didn't do it!" Like you know, like they're trying to get to her or something. They end up having to call a squad in
What are you
to
Really?
get her out. Yeah, it was like
crazy? I've got rights.
Anyone ever figure out what the hell she was tripping on? Was it
No.
LCD or
have no clue.
LCD? LSD?
No clue.
Yeah, she's tripping on LCD.
I know it was a
not
freshman.
LSD.
I didn't talk to a lot of freshmen, but
Oh.
yeah, it was like, you know, I'm just like, what the hell is
I'd be
wrong
some
with
hardcore
you?
psychedelic drugs or something.
Well, we had the, you know, we're at the same point earlier where I had this.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. But anyways,
No.
if you guys haven't watched a lot of videos where people are eating the ghost peppers,
You're never gonna get me to do that, by the way.
oh, I'll never do it. Like I've seen shit that will blow your mind.
Yeah.
But no, we had a table group at our lunch. At the time, they're sophomores. Now they're juniors, I believe. Well, they got the smart idea of, hey, let's go buy something at school. You know, we'll all sit around the table and try a piece. Well, there's a couple of, you know, take it, and they're like all really high. They're drinking milk and everything. My friend Logan, he just straight off just bites the whole entire thing off and chews it real fast and swallows it.
I must turn myself in. I must save everyone.
But anyways, he eats this thing and like for like first minute he's like, oh, it's not that hot, you know. It went down fine, and then like instantly you see him just start sweating. Like I'm not talking about normal sweat. Like if it was like somebody had turned up the heat up in there. So like he dropped like 6 little cartons of milk and everything. I was freaking out. He ended up running and trying to get to the guy's bathroom, and it was locked. So he went to the girl's bathroom. He's just sitting there at the sink, just letting the water pour in his mouth. My friend Victor, okay, ate 5 of them. No problem at all. Didn't sweat, didn't freak out, wasn't crying, nothing.
That's...
Yeah, I'm told that hurts.
I don't know how it happened. Like we sat there, like he sat there, he ate them, bit into them, you know, chewed them up and swallowed them. It was like, how are you not like foaming at the mouth?
Well, this is where we'll end my first video.
Protector.
I am the protector. You know,
Gay.
I protect all those people.
Gay.
Hey, you may think I'm gay. I think I'm a hero.
Gay.
They probably didn't hear that because you keep talking away from the mic. Like whenever you're talking,
Gay.
you notice when you're talking to me. Like yeah, it's normal for a conversation,
Yeah,
but it's like
even with me sitting right here and talking to you, I can see that on your computer that you can hear me just fine.
just remember it's competing with game volume when I edit it. So
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Cody,
And I'm Nick.
and we'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Infamous Second Son.
Your bird is gay.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? But it stands for truth
Gay.
and justice. Truth and justice,
Gay.
man. That whiteness, you know?
Gay.
And a little racist.
Not so gay, but still gay. Anyways, as I was saying, Bluebird is gay, Redbird is awesome. Bluebird dies,
It's a white
Redbird
bird.
lives. It's a bluebird with white wings.
This white bird's gonna tear your red bird's ass.
Yeah, maybe if it got brains. Anyways, guys. Anyways, guys. Oh well. Hit us up on Twitter, which we got that now. But like I said, you know, if you're gonna talk to us, clarify our name. And we have a Facebook, which you know we should stop talking about that because who the fuck uses Facebook? Stuff old people in video games or computer games.
Well,
sorry.
you know, maybe someone occasionally might say like, "Oh, I'm on Facebook. Let's see if they post any videos."
Gay.
Not gay.
The materials the Xbox controller was
Gay.
made out of, I had an Xbox One.
What?
I got rid of it.
Thanks, guys.
You know. Now, I honestly regret that in a way that I'd like to still have it, you know, just in, you know, for exclusives and